is how things always go. Why'd I bother thinking it'd be different this time? Sometimes, you just gotta know when to quit trying. Well then, time to narrow down our candidates from these symptoms. All the symptoms seem applicable to this candidate.
Doctor, it is possible there may be more.
Did I say? This candidate seems quite plausible as well.
That is not what we should...
Yeah. One's a match too. That's 3 possible candidates.
I agree, Doctor. However, these are all thyroid gland diseases.
Yeah, I know. There's a good chance the patient's got a thyroid problem. Roning, let's move on to the definitive diagnosis.
Yes, Doctor.
Yep.
I'm sent an MRI exam.
Now we need something.
I agree, Doctor. Dr. Cunningham, please.
Yeah.
It is because...
You're just... Ronan.
Understood.
Good morning, Doctor.
Well,
I'm
conscious.
That's...
Ronan,
Yes,
of course.
Doctor.
Well... Roni.
Understood.
It isn't by much, but the FG4 level's a bit higher than the standard range. Roni. Something more concrete for our diagnosis. Let's get started.
I agree, Doctor. Hopefully the additional exams will be of use.
FT3 level seems a little high. Roni, make a record of this.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. High FT3 level.
Well, that about does it here. Let's go back to my office and continue the diagnosis. Official, the patient is suffering from plumber's disease. Roni, contact the orthopedics department. We need to put a chart together and request surgery.
Understood, Doctor. I'll process the rest from here. Well done.
All that's left is to tell the patient. I'm glad she doesn't have something that's too serious. And so, it's just a simple orthopedic procedure.
And I'll be completely cured?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Come on in. You again. What do you want now?
My, how rude! I am the chief, after all. It's my job to watch over everyone in this ward.
All right, just get to the point. What do you want?
Would it kill you to be civilized? I just got word from Tomoe. Joshua's operation went well.
I see.
You're not going to go see him then?
The operation's over. Why would they need another doctor?
That's not what I mean. What I'm trying to say is...
Yeah. What else is on your mind?
Here.
An invitation? You want me to go to a medical conference?
It's a good one. With an after party. And it's in Japan! It's being catered by an Italian chef. I can hardly wait. Hey, what was that for?
Unfortunately, I don't have time for pointless things. If conferences saved lives, I'd be the first one in line. Oh, by the way, Can you take this to Hank?
What? Surgery instructions? Gabe, I'm the chief, not your personal carrier pigeon.
Hey, you said it's your duty to watch over the ward.
Ugh, fine then.
Finished. That brings my total to 298 wins in 298 games.
Damn it! This is a waste of time. You're unbeatable.
Not if my opponent's intellect surpasses my processing speed.
And how fast is that?
My processing speed is roughly 1 QIPS.
What? Stop using words people don't know.
I mean, a quadrillion instructions per second, Doctor.
Sounds like you're just trying to make fun of me.
Ow! Hey, Grandpa, stop struggling!
Let go. I don't need a doctor. You know who I am.
Damn stubborn old man.
Hey, what's with all the noise? Go fight somewhere else.
Hey, moron, this old fart's your patient. Now go examine him.
You mean him? He looks pretty spry. Why don't we just let him leave?
He was passed out on his floor. Now shut up and examine him.
This is absurd. I don't have time for this.
Hold up a minute.
What now?
Tell me, how long has your leg been shaking like that?
Huh? My leg? What are you talking about?
Maria, get a bed ready for him. We're gonna need him overnight.
You got it. In your face.
What? A moment ago you said I could leave! Hey, are you even listening to me? Hey! What's going on? Don't you know who I am, you quack? Hey, listen to me!
Always get stuck with the difficult ones. So, Roni, who in the heck is that crazy old man?
He is Jacob Tillman, Assistant Secretary of the HHS, Doctor.
Assistant Secretary? Politician, huh? Should have just sent him home.
No, Doctor. He is suffering from an ailment of some sort.
Yeah. Too bad we can't pick our patients, huh? Oh well. Might as well go take a look. Shall we? Now, how are you feeling? Have you been eating?
Ha, you fool! How dare you force me into this hospital?
What a serious pain in the... Let's begin the exam, Roni. Are you ready?
Yes, Doctor. Whenever you are ready.
Well then, let's start with you telling me about the symptoms you're experiencing.
I'm not saying anything, you jackanapes.
So that's how it's gonna be. Well, go right on ahead if you don't want to ever be discharged from this hospital.
You utter bastard. Fine. Ask your questions. I didn't ask to be examined. Yes, I collapsed. But I simply wasn't feeling well. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress. There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting my time and issue my release. Damn it! You're never gonna give up, are you? Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite.
so his appetite's been decreasing. Maybe he's been trying some of the food here. Roni, I want you to make a note of the patient's appetite. Also, jot down that the hospital food sucks.
Must remain professional, doctor. New symptom observed. Lack of appetite.
Right, professional. One day, I'd love to hear all about that.
Honestly, I haven't eaten much, but I feel queasy and bloated.
He's been feeling bloated, huh? That's not to say he isn't already a bit on the chunky side. Roni, order up a CT scan. Oh, and warn the lab guys they may need a forklift to get him onto the table.
I will send the request at once. Also, I may use a slightly different wording for that second part.
Hey, you!
Huh? What's wrong now?
You don't need to examine me. I refuse this treatment.
Hey, if I don't look in your stomach, we'll never know what's wrong with you.
There is no reason for this. If you think it's necessary, then prove it.
Ugh, you're really getting on my nerves. Roni, ignore him and send in the request.
I cannot, doctor. All examinations require patient consent.
Ugh, you're as stubborn as he is, you know that? Fine. So I just need to narrow down the diagnosis candidates and prove an exam is necessary, right?
That is standard protocol, doctor. New symptom observed. Bloated abdomen.
So what? Doesn't matter. Just sign your little forms and discharge me. Looking at your stupid face makes me even more nauseous.
He said my face makes him feel even more nauseous? That means he was already feeling nauseous before he came here. How's that for deduction, Roni? Make a note of it.
Understood, doctor. New symptom observed. Nausea.
Total bilirubin level seems a bit high. Roni, make a record of that.
Understood, doctor. New symptom observed. Correct, doctor. But the status of the patient's eyeballs cannot be confirmed.
Yeah, that's the problem. The geezer's eyes are too squinty for me to examine. And somehow, I doubt he'll cooperate with us and let me take a look.
Doctor, perhaps you could try anchoring the patient.
Huh? What good'll that do?
I've noticed that Chief Patel's eyes are frequently wide open when conversing with you. It is a physiological response for humans to open their eyes wider when they are angry.
You're pretty observant, aren't you? All right. I don't know that I like the example you gave, but let's try your tactic. Shouldn't be too hard. A few blows at his pride, and that should do it. Yep, his AST level is rather high. Roni, record the symptom.
Understood, doctor. New symptom observed. High AST level.
He has a pretty elevated ALT level. Roni, make a note of that.
Understood, doctor. New symptom observed. High ALT level.
Interesting. His cholesterol level is unusually low. Roni, make a note of that too.
Understood, doctor. New symptom observed. Low total cholesterol.
I didn't ask to be examined. Yes, I collapsed. I didn't ask to be examined. Yes, I collapsed. But I simply wasn't feeling well. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress. There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting my time and issue my release. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Damn it. You're never gonna give up, are you? Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite. Honestly, I haven't eaten much, but I feel queasy and bloated. So what? Doesn't matter. Just sign your little forms and discharge me. Looking at your stupid face makes me even more nauseous. Yes, I collapsed, but I simply wasn't feeling...
Not feeling well, huh? So, he was aware he had a problem all along. This guy's a real nutcase.
Doctor, the symptoms are too vague. Please find more precise symptoms.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, this old guy or the robot.
I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress.
A lot of stress, huh? I think we can assume he's been getting tired easily. Heck, serves him right. I'm exhausted just having to deal with him. Isn't that so, Roni?
Do not share your pain, Doctor. New symptom observed. Gets tired easily.
Oh, you're so serious all the time. You know, you should loosen some bolts and relax.
There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting...
Well, I'd say the patient's physique is pretty typical for a man his age. Considering how conceited he is, it may be just the thing to anger him. Now, let me see your stomach. Come on, lift up your clothing.
Never. I don't have any obligation to cooperate.
Oh, I get it. You're shy about your gut, huh? Too many steak dinners? Don't be ashamed. I'm not someone to judge a patient, no matter how fat they are.
You son of a bitch! You can't talk to me like that.
Ooh, you're getting angry, huh? Great, now stay just like that.
I don't need your jokes. How dare you insult me? I want my lawyer.
All right, maybe I went a little far, but that's fine. Now's my chance to check his eyes. Yep, discoloration in the whites of his eyes. Looks like jaundice. Roni, mark it down.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Jaundice.
Time to prove the need for a CT exam.
We should compare our symptoms to the possible illness candidates. If the likely candidates require a CT scan to be identified, there is ample evidence to have one taken.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Guess you're pretty useful sometimes.
Did you just impart genuine praise on me, Doctor?
Hey, I give credit where it's due, you know? Now let's get to work. Yo, mister. How are you feeling today?
You really are an idiot, aren't you? I'm not falling for this trickery.
Is that so? I was just trying to make small talk, you know? Yo, mister.
You really are an idiot, aren't you?
Is that so? I was just trying to make small talk, you know? His legs are still shaking. That's definitely worth making a note of, Roni.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Shaking legs.